Megastar Magazine TV.
Hello and welcome to Megastar Magazine TV. My name is Monique Aigbe. In the news, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the disbursement of 40 billion naira in zero-interest loans to lecturers and other workers in Nigeria's tertiary institutions, reaffirming the federal government's commitment to staff welfare. The president made this known on Saturday at the 45th Convocation ceremony of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He was represented by the Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Said Ahmad. Tinubu said the staff loan scheme was introduced to ease financial pressures on academic and non-academic staff and enabled them to concentrate on teaching, research and community service. The President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has charged the chairman and members of the National Assembly Service Commission to ensure that federal character is reflected in the Commission's activities. Akpabio spoke when the chairman and other members of the 6th National Assembly Service Commission paid him their maiden visit in his office. The President of the Senate congratulated them on their appointment and expressed confidence that with their experiences and maturity, they would deliver on their mandate. Tension broods in Anambra State as traders and leaders of the Onitsha main market face a dilemma on Monday when the government will reopen trading activities. This is due to the threat issued by the indigenous people of Biafra last Friday against the resumption. The spokesman of the pro-Biafra group has called on traders, transporters, banks, schools, civil servants and other sectors across the southeast to observe what is described as a peaceful solidarity sit at home on Monday. Nigeria's Defense Minister Christopher Musa has said the government will ensure families of military officers accused of plotting to overthrow President Bola Tinubu are not abandoned. Mr. Musa made the statement during an interview with a journalist to address concerns about the welfare of the detained officers' dependents. The minister's comments come as families of the detained officers intensify appeals to the presidency for leniency. United States President Donald Trump has ordered the Department of Home Security, DHS, to avoid getting involved in protests in Democrat-run cities unless they ask for federal help. The announcement followed weeks of protests sparked by a large deployment of Border Patrol and U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents to the city of Minneapolis following the killing of 2 citizens. Trump, a Republican, said that he has instructed DHS Secretary Kristi Noem that under no circumstances are they going to participate in Democrat-run cities with regard to protest unless and until they ask for help. 12 people have been killed in a Russian drone attack on a bus carrying miners in Ukraine's southeastern region, the country's energy minister said. Police said the attack took place in the city of Ternivka. Footage posted by the State Emergency Service showed a shared bus with shattered windows that has veered off the road. The attack comes days after United States President Donald Trump said Russian President Vladimir Putin had agreed to temporarily halt the targeting of the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, and other cities. Mohamed Salah broke the record for most goal contributions at a single Premier League stadium during Liverpool's 4-1 thumping of Newcastle United on Saturday. Thierry Henry and Wayne Rooney both held the previous record, having ranked up 151 goal contributions at Arsenal's Old Highbury home and at Old Trafford, respectively. The next major milestone in Salah's sight will be his bid to replace Rooney as the 3rd highest scorer in league history. Ademola Lookman is set to join Atletico Madrid from Atalanta for €35 million. The 28-year-old forward will travel to Spain to undergo a medical, with the 2 clubs having agreed the fee for his transfer. London-born, the Nigerian international has played in Serie A since 2022, scoring 55 times for Atalanta following a move from RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. 3 decades after his death, the father of Afrobeat, Fela Kuti, has made history by becoming the first African to get a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Grammys. Family and friends, some of whom were in attendance, said it is an honor and hope the award will help amplify Fela's music and ideology among the new generation of musicians and music lovers. The Nigerian musician, who died in 1997, posthumously received the commendation along with several other artists at the ceremony in Los Angeles on Saturday on the eve of the 68th Annual Grammy Awards. Popular Nigerian actress Angela Okorie has been remanded in Suleja prison for allegedly defaming Mercy Johnson. Nollywood filmmaker Stanley On Top made this known while lamenting over the Nigerian judiciary process and accusing Mercy Johnson of intimidation, while urged her to follow due process, noting that defamation is a civil case. Angela was remanded by an Abuja court on Wednesday after her arrest. That has been the news. For more information, follow our social media platforms showing on your screen.